Summer in Maharashtra means two things: soaring temperatures and mangoes. And while the whole world chases the delicious Alphonso mango, we're on the hunt for something a little different. We're on the hunt for the golden Kesar mango. And this journey is not just about mangoes. This journey is about discovering a car that is very similar to the Kesar mango. It's as tasty as the Alphonso, but at a much more affordable price. Say hello to the Skoda Kodiaq. We're taking it out on a road trip from Pune to Jalgaon, looking for the best Kesar mangoes we can find straight from the farm. I have driven the Kodiaq before this at the first drives, but that was very brief. Now I'm finally getting to spend a good amount of time in it, and that's when you really get to appreciate the updates, particularly to the cabin. This cabin has been completely overhauled, so new steering, but more importantly you get new screens. This massive 13-inch display is really nice to use with Google Maps up on there. You just can't get lost. It's massive. Another big update is to the gear selector. That's been moved up here, and that frees up a lot of storage space in the center console. Again, really useful on a long trip like this. Just keeping knickknacks, your toll receipt, your wallet, phone, yada yada yada. When we're on a shoot like this, there's always stuff that needs to be kept accessible, and that's really nice in the Kodiaq. Long drives like this call for comfort, and the Kodiaq has plenty of it. These boys very happy with the ventilated seats. Ventilated and heated seats were there before on the Kodiaq, but now Skoda has added in a massage function, and that really elevates the cabin, particularly on long drives like this. You can just relax, unwind, and you don't get stiff in the seat, which is a good thing. Smart dials, that's another interesting addition. So these dials, they're physical controls. They've obviously taken away all of the other buttons, but you can control a whole load of functions from just these dials. By clicking them, you can access multiple functions: heated seats, cooled seats, you have fan speed, drive modes, air direction, map zoom, all sorts of stuff accessible right from these dials over here. Super intuitive to use. Okay, so we're done with the Pune-Nashik highway, and now we've turned onto the Samruddhi Mahamarg, which is the highway that connects Mumbai to Nagpur. It's this new 6-lane expressway it just slices through the heart of Maharashtra and connects two major cities. We're going to drive on this road for about 130 kilometers before we take another left and head towards Jalgaon. So far, it's been about 3 or 4 hours in the car. The team is super comfortable. Zubin is in the back. He's watching something on his tablet. We've got tablet holders in the Skoda now, and these come as standard fitment on the L&K trim. He's also got his own zone for climate control, so he's very well taken care of in the back. We've also got sun blinds in the back, so the sun is not a problem. In the front seats, we're having fun. We've been cranking out some tunes on the 725-watt Canton audio system. Sounds really good quality sound, and it's perfect for a road trip. Now, if you've driven on the Samruddhi Mahamarg, you'll know that it's a good road, but it's not the best road. There are a fair few bumps, and you can see I'm moving around a little bit vertically. But the good thing about the Kodiaq is it keeps things very stable on the inside. This fundamentally is underpinned by the MQB platform, and that platform has always done very well in terms of ride and handling balance. Despite the unevenness of the road, it really soaks up the undulations very well because it feels so tied down. You're not really bouncing around after you hit a bump. You hit a bump, the car settles, and you're good to go again, which is very nice. Another feature that the Kodiaq gets is this double glazed acoustic glass. Now, what that does is effectively cut out outside noise. It does a great job of cutting out wind noise. So here at 120 kilometers an hour, which is the speed limit on this expressway, you barely have any wind noise. There's a little bit of road noise, but almost no wind noise. And it can also help in the city. So when you're in traffic, if you're around loud cars, loud motorcycles, sometimes there's a tempo traveler with its diesel engine going right outside your window, it cuts all of that noise very nicely. and it just elevates the feeling of being in a luxurious cabin that much more. Now, the comfort that the Kodiaq delivers is just one part of what makes it so good. The other bit is the engine. It's a 2-litre TSI, it's the EA888 engine, and that's the same engine that's carried over from the last Kodiaq, but it's tuned up a little bit over here. It now makes 201 bhp and 320 Nm of torque. That means punchy performance. It really feels strong, it's refined, it likes to rev, it's just a joy to drive, and it's joy to ring out. If you're an enthusiast, you will love this TSI engine. This engine comes mated to the 7-speed DSG, and all-wheel drive is standard. Now, I don't know what the farm is going to look like, whether we'll get to do some off-roading, but if we get the chance, there's nothing to worry about because all-wheel drive standard on the Kodiaq. It also gets drive modes, so you use the multifunction dials. You can select your drive modes. You've got eco, you've got normal, you've got sport, you've got an off-road driving mode, you've also got snow and an individual mode that allows you to set up different things as you would like it. So plenty of adjustability in how you can set up your Kodiaq then. Another thing that has really impressed me about the Kodiaq is simply how much space it has. Kodiaq has always been spacious, but they've really thoughtfully designed the spaces in this car. You can seat 7 in here, without a doubt. We're not 7 people in here, but if you want to use the third row, you can use the third row, flip it up, and 7 will fit in here easy. The car is actually slightly longer in the back, and that was done intentionally to make the third row a little more comfortable. In the boot, massive. We've got bags for 2 days, we've got camera equipment, we've got all sorts of stuff, plus space for mangoes in there. So plenty of room in the Kodiaq, and it has really swallowed everything that we've brought with us and we're going to take back. When we're on a road trip like this, we can't help but stop for a cup of chai, and while we're at it, we have to admire how the Kodiaq looks. It's still very recognizably a Kodiaq, it's still got that Skoda face, but it's gotten evolved from the older generation. Now there's a new grille which now lights up, looks very cool. We've got new tail lamps as well, and the body is just tweaked and changed a little bit to make it modern for 2025. The wheelbase, that's interesting. The wheelbase hasn't changed, it remains the same, but it's slightly longer. The rear overhang is longer, and that gives you a little more space in the third row. But yeah, gotta admit, good looking car, no?
While the highways didn't faze the Kodiaq, neither did the farm roads. We turned off onto a rutted track, and with 4x4 and great ground clearance by our side, the Kodiaq chugged along effortlessly.
We are at Aaranya Farms, which is just outside Jalgaon. Started by Dr. Prashant Rajput, a nephrologist turned farmer, this place focuses entirely on regenerative farming. There are no chemical fertilizers, no pesticides, no herbicides, no fungicides, just a pure focus on growing food the way it was meant to be grown and giving back to the land as much as you're taking out of it.
We caught up with Dr. Prashant Rajput, who really is the driving force behind this farm.
Aaranya Farms is a regenerative organic system. I started farming in about 2017 when I lost my father, and this was when I was introduced to agriculture. Banana, cotton, millets, pulses, turmeric and sugarcane were my primary harvest. We were having good yields, we achieved good yields, but it was not sustainable. This was the time when we noticed that a lot of our patients in the region were farmers who had chronic kidney disease, and we extrapolated that the CKDU or chronic kidney disease of unknown origin is linked directly to your the farming practices and the agrochemical use. I was not the only one who noticed this. There were several epidemiological studies across the globe which concluded that indeed that this was related to agriculture. Then in 2019 I transitioned my farm. I started learning about regenerative farming. We shifted to biodiverse crops. So we are presently a 100-acre operation, which are growing diverse crops, which are completely free of any form of chemicals, and they are extremely nutrient dense, and they are extremely good for your health.
These here are Kesar mango trees, and I'd like to liken Kesar mangoes to the Kodiaq. In the mango world, the Alphonso sits at the top of the mango food chain. It's the most premium, it's the most expensive, it is also the most tasty. But the Kesar mango comes just as close in terms of taste while being a lot more affordable. Just like the Kodiaq, it runs German luxury SUVs really close in terms of what it offers in terms of comfort, performance, dynamics and luxury, but it does so at a much more affordable price. And we're on our way home. I just love the smell of mangoes in the car. If you've got a fresh patty of mangoes in the car, the entire car smells like mangoes, and it is the best thing ever. It smells like summer and there's nothing quite like it. Now, as we're making our way home, I also need to tell you two more things that I really like about the Kodiaq. One, safety. This is a really safe car. It's built to European standards, it's a CKD, gets knocked down, comes to India, gets rebuilt. So it is genuinely built to European standards in terms of safety. You get 9 airbags, you get a whole suite of electronic aids. When you're behind the wheel of the Kodiaq, you can rest assured that this car will take care of you on the road. And the second thing I need to talk about here is after sales. They've got a 5-year warranty package on the Skoda Kodiaq as standard, which is brilliant. And you've also got something called Skoda Supercare, which basically means your standard maintenance over the first year is completely covered by Skoda. You only have to start paying for your service at the end of the second year of ownership. That's brilliant. And just for that extra peace of mind, they're giving you 10-year complimentary roadside assistance. It's the little stuff that really makes a difference when you buy a car, and Skoda is really paying attention to all of it. As we head back home, I can't help but reflect about how value and luxury don't have to be at the opposing ends of the same spectrum. They can exist together in one product. Just like Kesar mangoes, just like Kodiaq. If you're in the market for a car that does luxury car stuff, but at a more affordable price, the Kodiaq is your best bet. It does everything right. It has the space on the inside, it has the practicality, it has the comfort, but most importantly, it has the luxury and it feels special. That's really what you want from your luxury car, and the Kodiaq, it delivers.